Hey guys, welcome back. It is day 8 with Judah. So we have started the training session by feeding him some alfalfa hay, and you can see that he's kind of just taking it and backing up. He's really not stepping towards me and really engaging with me. I have him in a smaller pen so that I could just be in a closer space with him. And he is interested in the hay, but then see, he just keeps taking a step backwards. Usually with previous training sessions, he has been stepping towards me, which is what I'm looking for. And see, even with me just trying to move around the pen, he doesn't want anything to do with me. And see, right there, he was telling me that I put too much pressure on him. Judah usually is pretty level-headed, except for the very first day that I got him. He was pretty dangerous that day, and today is one of those days where he is having a bad day. And I trying to touch his face, just trying to be a little bit in his space. And so I noticed that's really not going to happen, so I get the whip and I just rub it on his body so I could reach out and touch him with something. And so he's handling that pretty well. So I'm rubbing on his neck, rubbing on his shoulder, on his back. And then I'm trying to reward him, and he's still being pretty standoffish and doesn't want anything to do really with me. But persistence is key. You know, just like us, Judah is going to have good days and bad days. See, like right there, he just tried to snatch the alfalfa hay from my hand, but then he wasn't engaged towards me. So yeah, here I'm just trying to pet his nose, pet part of his face. He's just really not having it today. Really, really not interested in me at all today. So if you watch the sunset, it kind of tells you how long of time passes. Eventually, I have to shorten up the panels just so that I can get my hands on him. So I get the whip again, and I'm going to just rub it on his body, flick it over his body a little bit. And you can tell he's uncomfortable with his body position. Yeah, he just kind of freaks out right there. So I ease off the pressure, but I continue. And then I back the stimulus off again, and then just continue to rub him with the whip. Poor Judah, he's just really, really not having a good day. They can't all be perfect, unfortunately. There he goes. So I'm just trying to remind him that he's okay. He's just being very, very reactive today. See, he really even doesn't want to take the alfalfa hay from my hand. So I know that I need to practice his leading, and so I take the panels apart and I'm actually going to shorten it up so that he has less room to escape. But one thing I don't take into consideration is that bucket right at his rump, right there. It touches him and just sets him off. And that poor little guy, he gets so wound up from that. fortunately, he is okay and I'm okay. And so I get it short, and then you can see as time passes, it takes me quite a while to get him wound down after that situation and to get the lead rope on him just to practice his leading. Which, even as he's leading, he has a few moments where he's really resistful and just doesn't want to do this today. And see, like a good boy, he comes out of the pen, and then he is completely loose and light on the lead rope as he lunges around me. And so I'm still trying to get him to relax and just relax in the situation, and to try to get his heart rate down, because he really got startled with that bucket touching him. So you can see as time passes, we just practice leading and just walk around and try to be nice and relaxed. A few times he tugs on me and just doesn't want to follow anymore. And so I just put a little bit of pressure on him and unlock his body. And then we just continue on. And you can see it's getting pretty dark. This whole session was probably 40 minutes long, and it took quite a while just to get to this point today. Usually Judah is more level-headed. Today, I guess maybe he was thinking that we were done with this and it wouldn't be happening again every day. Let's see, that's a nice turn. Nice pivot that he gives me there on a completely loose lead rope. So by the end of this session, it ended on a positive note, and he was leading around nice and relaxed, quiet, normal heart rate, which is all any trainer could ask for. Yep, see, he is moving around real nice.